Welcome to AdventureSphere. This channel is dedicated to missing people who are missing with a vehicle. In the process of creating this database, we are creating a volunteer sonar search and recovery dive team to search for the people featured on our channel. Our services are free of charge. We ask you to consider subscribing, watch our content, and help spread awareness of our endeavor. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline can be reached by dialing 988 or 1-800-273-8255. I want to note I am subdividing the videos by state, interstate cases, and international cases, as well as one all-encompassing playlist. The southeast states, which I'm currently working on, will be categorized as videos are released. Other cases will be categorized as time permits. The places I mention are shared with my blessing, so Jane can be reunited with her family, regardless who higher powers work through. The description box has our email address if you'd like to share insight on any cold case, know someone missing with a vehicle and would like them featured on our channel and searched for, or to donate equipment. The video of Google Earth here starting up in a minute has a measurement from our current best starting location, which I'm going to use Lexington Avenue, what Angie's hair design was located at when it was in business. And then I'll go out 5 miles. Let's see here. And then I'm also going to look at areas within 5 miles of her destination. And then if there's an area that is sentimental to her, if the families could let me know, I can go sonar that area as well. But please do keep in mind that accidents tend to happen closer to home. So Jane M. Bousley, then 70, is missing from Winchester, Kentucky. Her last date of contact was Friday, October 19th, 2001. So this is before cell phones could be pinged. Most recently, Jane was getting her hair done at Angie's Hair Design in Winchester. Mentioned it was on Lexington. After leaving, the hairstylist thought she may have been heading to Walmart or Lowe's. Jane drove a silver four-door 1997 Mercury Tracer with Kentucky license plate 157BXR. This pond here that I'm trying to zoom in on, I forget where it's at. Winchester Warehouse? I think it was Winchester. Yeah, Winchester Warehouse. So I got interested in this pond because it is between somebody had commented on Reddit. I don't trust Reddit, but it's worth a snoop at least. But they said that after her hairstylist, she would go to the hospital to get her blood work done, which with her medical history here that was shared, completely plausible. So then you also want to look at the trees. What was this area like in 2001, not 2021? These trees could have been either non-existent or very small. And she could have gone back there to have a think and perhaps hit drive when she would have meant reverse and gone into the water right here. So let me see here. Her date of birth is August 27th, 1931. At the time of recording this video, she would be 91 years old if she's alive. I mentioned her health history. What is shared is that she had her mitral valve replaced. She had 2 strokes. She had a bilateral mastectomy, no implants, a sternectomy for her mitral valve replacement, and a craniotomy with 4 burr holes in the bone flap. So these would have been to do with her mitral valve replacement. The double mastectomy might have been for breast cancer, or if the surgeries went wrong or their best capabilities at the time to get a bigger hole open in her chest for the mitral valve replacement. The craniotomy could have been done to repair the blood vessels after the strokes. So these surgeries and with the blood clots is going to put her at an increased risk for becoming confused and disoriented, as well as blood clots. So she could have easily just been on the road and gone into a body of water from the blood clots not being checked in time. If she may have forgotten to take some of her medication and would have helped her blood thicken up quicker. Anything's possible. So, and then her hairstylist had noted that Jane had seemed distracted and forgot to remove her glasses after she arrived. She could have just been cold. Her core is going to stay warmer longer than what her hands and feet will, so she might have just been trying to stay comfortable. It could have also just been that she was confused. So, let's see here. So, she lived on Ironworks Road. I did put a picture of the home in here. I wouldn't bother the people, though. I'm assuming that her family had her mail forwarded to them in Texas for probate purposes, settling her estate so they could get rid of it if they didn't want to keep up with it. There is some reports here that law enforcement did an aerial search along a nearby river for evidence of her possible whereabouts, but came up empty. They also looked at her computer and financial accounts. They too were empty. I believe the river that they're talking about is the Kentucky River, and the first part, this is assuming that she went away from town heading the wrong direction. At the very end of the video, I believe, is where I cover this. But it would take her to the Bonesboro Bridge and the Kentucky River. I believe that somebody had given a tip that that's where Thomas Prophet's car was. So if they did dredge and sonar the river, they should have found both of the cars if it was after 2006. And I know there was just two other dive teams that were in that general area sometime in 2022. I think they too would have covered it if they would have found either one of the cars had they been there. Let's see here. So it was the Clark Regional Hospital. It's now called the Clark County Regional Health Center. Her home address was 10769 Ironworks Road in Winchester. It's nice to have that, so if we do need to do the 5-mile span distance from that address, it's in the file here to look at. Let's see. Her husband was Melville G. Bousley. He died August 1993. I believe she was born in Pennsylvania. That's where her social security number was issued. So the primary water sources I want to look at, there's the pond behind the Winchester warehouse, water at the Thoroughbred Gymnastics. There's a pond right off on the side of the road. Interstate 64 heading toward town. There's a solar farm, and there's a big pond right there in between the whole farm, right on the road. There's Little Howard Creek, which if she would have turned left right before her driveway instead of turning right into her driveway, she could have gotten confused. Her car could have gone right into the creek right there. And then the Winchester Reservoir, that is on the way out of town. She might have gone in there. And then the Boonesboro boat ramp at the Kentucky River. So, if you'd like to help Jane's family find her, please subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and ring the notification bell to receive progress reports. I'll let the video run out here for about 5-10 minutes or so you can see the entire search area. If you see something that I missed, please let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and remember that we love you.